evening, morning, good day, wherever you are. Is that... I'm not saying it. Greetings all. Hey, you remember some time ago there was a campaign, a smearing, a defamation campaign against yours truly? Where am I? There I am. That's not me. Who's that? It's Garen Endicott, you're next. Okay, so some time ago you might remember, some of you will remember, years ago, there was this smear campaign aimed at myself to defame me as a rapist, as a violent rapist. Because I'd exposed a narcissist in the Flat Earth community who happens to be transgender. Now, that transgender then started a campaign, this smear campaign. Okay. More recently, it resurfaced. I highlighted it, and it all went quiet, and it all went wrong because I highlighted it. That's obviously not the behavior of somebody who, goes around raping people. So, some big players in the English-speaking Flat Earth community, they did their best to cover it up, as if this smear campaign had not happened. It had happened. I'd highlighted it. They were very embarrassed about it. They kind of, including all the notable flat earthers. That's to say, all the flat earthers who are pushed by other flat earthers. These guys are great. Kumbaya, my lord. Now, so let me sort windows out. So, there was this smear campaign. It went wrong because I highlighted it. That smear campaign kind of went quiet for a while and then resurfaced. Okay, now I have everything. So, now you're going to see what happens when a smear campaign goes terribly wrong. And uppercut, yes, you can have your comments. So, now you're going to see what happens when smear campaigns go wrong. And this is an important lesson for disinformation agents and interlopers or intruders. What's the other word? Infiltrators. Sooner or later, you haven't caught with the times. It's much easier to pass information. Okay, we can do it instantly now. Because it's much easier to pass and receive information. Our consciousness is growing very quickly. It's very easy to see who's wrong very quickly. Who's a bad one? Who's broken? It's easy to see very quickly. So you're going to see some comments from Nora No One. I'm going to read these comments out loud. Who is Nora No One? It's the piggly looking person I showed in a recent video about an arrest of a flat earther in Rome. Yeah, that person. Okay? Calls herself Nora No One. That's not a very agenty name. That's right. Yeah, because that's a name. That's just a normal name. Nora No One. Okay. Let me close the door. It's a bit chilly. And let's get reading this fantastic. There was a smear campaign. Anyway, this communication is first. This was passed to Brendan. Brendan, unfortunately for some people, they think that they can just sway people over. Oh, 1 second. Hello? Hey, I can't talk right now, babe. Bye. Right, so they think that they can just sway people over, just argue around them and convince them to join their cause. Some people are a bit brighter than others assume. Brendan is one of these. Nora, No One. Right. This communication is intended as private between you and me only. Now, bearing in mind, this communication has not been solicited. This is just communication she's offering. she's saying, she's going to say a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to editorialize, by the way. And it's going to be very tempting, but I won't. I will just read what's written. Later, I might go over some, go back over some. The point is, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff said from this person who's saying it in confidence. As in, I'm going to tell you all this stuff, and because I've said it's in confidence, you can't say a word about it. It's like, whoa, hold on, that's not how this works. So, this communication is intended as private between you and me only. I wish to communicate a concept to you concerning events. First of all, I bear you no ill will. I have met you in person and hold you in high regard. I directly complained to people in your defense on the occasion of your receiving slights online. I think those slights against you were unacceptable and in bad taste, and to the extreme. Sorry, let me make it a bit larger. I in no way approved. I see you made a video about how a woman's allegations of remote rape, by which I believe you mean calling someone a sort of mind rapist by analogy and metaphor, i.e. not an actual physical rapist, is very unacceptable behaviour. In this video, you are calling out for using the term against another well-known non-FE person. I am aware of the circumstances. I am saddened and personally affected by the deeply wounding rift that has emerged among a circle of people who I initially thought very like-minded to myself. I also consider false allegations of real rape to be absolutely unacceptable behaviour. I once had to testify at a police office against a former woman friend. Let me move to the next one. Come on. Next. Against a woman friend. For doing that exact state. That wouldn't be. I was going to not editorialize, but that wouldn't be an inventor story, would it? Anyway, a former friend for doing that exact thing, falsely accusing a man of physically raping her. I found this reprehensible and ceased being her friend. So that is where I stand on false allegations of real rape. There is a prominent male individual, the flat earth community, who is now frequently claiming to be the victim of false allegations of rape. I am aware of the people he initially accused of this. When I found out about it, I was shocked and questioned the young man who... Sorry, I'm going to have to reread that because it's very strange. There is a prominent male individual, in the flat earth community, who is now frequently claiming to be the victim of false allegations of rape. Oh, right, got it. I am aware of the people he initially accused of this. When I found out about it, I was shocked and questioned the young man who ostensibly initiated this. I confronted him in a personal discussion, asking the circumstances, asking why he had said this in a chat. I explained to him this was not acceptable behaviour, where there was no actual rape or evidence or claim of such. I expressed my disapproval so firmly that this young man temporarily turned against me very angrily, defending his right to say such things, and we fell out. Later he apologised, admitting it was an overreaction brought on by passionate feelings of protectiveness. So I accepted this as an admission to myself that his actions... Next. That his actions... where is it? Where I'm missing myself. His actions were wrong. I do not know if he later retracted to the person complaining of this. I later found that the woman of whom he was claiming this in chat was also being accused of levelling such false allegations of real rape. I know this person. This is a person I refer to as the imposter. I know this person, and I never experienced or witnessing her saying any such thing. I even went so far as to ask her about it, and she explained that she had never made a rape allegation. Let's go to the next. Where is it? about it, never made a rape allegation. She's very up straight as a person, and as I have never witnessed her ever accusing this person of rape, and as there was no real, there was never any police file reported of rape, I believe this person is not to not have accused the man in question of rape. Okay, that is where I stand concerning that set of allegations. Now, on to the person you were calling out in the video for inappropriately using the term rapist against the same man. That's yours truly. I fully agree. She'd forgotten, unfortunately, sorry, I have to editorialise. She'd forgotten that amongst one of the people being called a rapist was Brendan himself and a third party, another guy. There were 3 of us who've never met this person being called a rapist by that person. But she forgot, poor Dim Dim Nora. Anyway, rapist against the same man. I fully agree that in itself, such a behaviour is wrong. I do, however, also know that at least in law, in cases of abuse, provocation is taken into consideration, where an inappropriate action is done as a knee-jerk response towards an abuser. In such cases, the action of the person would be seen in context as a misdirected attempt at self-defense, and the person would be dealt with less harshly by the judge. Sorry, 1 second. I hope you're enjoying this. Oh, I hear no one is in the chat. Nora, you two-faced piece of shh. Anyway, let's read some more. So, what we should ask here is, do we have any grounds for saying there was provocation in any of these above cases? Is the action by a man of calling his own female ex-partner a man in public in order to defame her character as reputation to be considered abusive? Hey Dim Dim, you know it's a transgender, stop covering for it. I think it is. You've lost the thread of what you were saying, Nora. You're talking about Karen Petite, having spoken about Karen, about the imposter, and now you're talking again about you've lost the thread, haven't you? I think it is. Could that not be a provocation? I think it could be. It is clearly defamation of character. No, it isn't, actually. If somebody is transgender and you say they are transgender, it is not defamation of character. Want to look at some transgender channels? I'll show you some, you stupid fuck. There. And it's illegal in the UK. No, it isn't. You mispronounced defamatory in your video, by the way. It is defamatory, not deflammatory. Well, that's going to make you lots of friends, Nora, you dimwit. The calling of this woman a man is widely known to be an outright lie in this community, and yet many self-styled truth seekers have willfully gone along with this BS, with this lie, which makes them all liars in my estimation. Now, Nora, you know how you said that person never said anything about rape to you? Remember, because I just read it? Okay, let's continue. Well, there is one case. So, on the next case, where another woman reacted inappropriately in anger against this same perpetrator of a defamatory lie, this second... where is it? Where is it? This second woman lives in the UK and has a loving relationship with her present partner. The same man who called the first woman a man, that's yours truly, has also published in public stories of what he claims to be this woman's personal life. Oh, what woman? What? Oh, Karen Petite? No, I showed a series of conversations. Nothing wrong with that. What? Are people all afraid about the truth? Anyway, claiming things about her of an intimate sexual nature, no it didn't, which none of us can know are true, since they come from the mouth of an established liar. That's me that Nora's calling a liar. That's right. Right. This is not only simply defamatory and abusive, it may also be a strange attempt at inserting a lie in order to give this woman a feeling she's being set up for blackmail on the strength of an embarrassing lie. Could this be abuse? I think yes, it is. Is this cyberbullying? Yes. Could such action be considered... Considered what? Where is it? Is it simply that from an abusive make a strange attempt and such a lie? Blah, blah, blah. Could this be abuse? Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Could this such an action be considered also a provocation? Oh wait. If somebody published something about you, Nora, like I'm publishing right now, is it okay for you to call that person, therefore, a rapist? No, I don't think so. Sorry, love. Anyway, be considered also a provocation? It seems so, especially given the man's history of such offences. So, in a court of law, if such a case could go to court, the woman calling the man a mind rapist, not a real rapist, only a metaphor, while wrong in itself, can clearly be put into the context where she is a victim of abuse and acting in misdirected self-defense or provocation. Thank you. I hope you take the time to read over my opinions on the matter. This opinions of a concept that she said on the matter and consider this perspective. A lie is a lie, that's right, and a liar who abuses women, a liar who abuses men too. So a lie is a lie, and a liar who abuses men and who calls men rapists is a liar who accuses men of being rapists. Is an abuser. It comes down to a question of who initiated the abuse. In this case, it is absolutely clear who initiated the abuse. I am interested in your response to me privately. I am interested, I think that means. I am interested in your response to me privately. I do not give you permission or consent to use my name or channel name or publicly online. Tough tilly for you, that's not how it works, dim dim. I request you do not share this communication with the man who is perpetrating the lies, as I do not want such an offender to start initiating cyberbullying attacks on me. I know the man personally, and I have fully expressed what I think of his antisocial behaviour, but this communication is private. This is for family reasons. What, your family in America, you lying POS? This is said between you and myself, and trust that you will keep it private. Thanks, Brendan. Now, all of that is all one message or one tirade at a guy. He hasn't agreed to keep anything private. Just like, here's all this stuff. Now you can't say anything about it. Haha. Right. He replies, as I said in my video response, it was about a false claim against me. First, I would like to see any evidence that I have publicly or privately abused Karen. This is Karen Petite, not the ugly Karen B. That's a different ugly Karen. Verbally, on the contrary, I spoke out in chat when she was called a swinger, as I knew from someone that she turned Anthony, that's Anthony Riley, sleeping warrior or sleeping fool, sitting duck, and it was the only time I spoke about anything. It was in her defense. The fact that I've been hounded by her about Nathan and Anthony in private, conversely, consistently and late night, she seems obsessive, extreme, and very disjointed. I'm still... where is it? Disjointed. I'm looking for disjointed. Disjointed. I'm still trying to understand how by calling me a rapist, be it a mind rapist, cannot be justified on a public platform. I'm not interested in Antonio's affairs, nor do I agree with all he says. But I am here to defend my public name, his public name. And I have been slandered publicly just by using the word rapist in the same sentence as my name. It's inflammatory. Yes, I said the word wrong, but most will forgive me. Not very every day you get dragged through mud and mud sticks. My opinions of Patricia, the imposter, is not relevant to this for me. It's about a woman who has mental problems and needs help. Are you going to explain to my wife and children why their dad/husband is connected to the slander publicly just by... Sentence connected to the word rapist. It's vile and has made me sick to my stomach. I hate Flat Earth on YouTube. It stinks of falsehood. Peace. By the way, anything I say in private can always be shown in public. I never have things to hide. You see how an honest person behaves, Nora? I was not talking about you being called one. Yeah, that's where you messed up, bitch. Which I think is horrible. And she can't do that. She can do it about the other guy, but not about you. I was talking about him being called that, you two-faced duplicitous cow. I thought that is what this was about. I'm trying to get a chance to talk to her, to explain to her. She had no call to use that word. That was not the way to deal with it. Well, about bringing my letter public, that is not true. Law of privacy states, she's just totally making this up now, just the same as common law in Rome. Law of privacy states that any communication to you said to be in private is exactly that, and the receiver of the private communication is responsible to keep it private. Where is it? Keep it private. That's actually law. Is it really, Nora? Care to show it? Besides, when certain vulnerable members of my family are out of danger, oh, I have balloons who are in danger. That's right, balloons that are in danger. I will myself bring these observations public. So leave it. I stand by what I say. Oh, but please keep it private, because it is all true. Oh, including the part about Patricia Steere saying, I never said rape. What the heck? Not once did I condone anyone falsely accusing anyone of real rape. But then you kind of justified it. Well, if they were overreacting to some previous abuse, maybe a judge could be lenient. And I am against defamation of character. And I have been respectful. I am observing the extended dynamics of the situation. Oh, good gosh, what a great logistician you are. Because I care for the people in this community. Rapidly losing interest in the flat earth movement because the solution that is a shambles. Sorry, then she tries to call him. Okay, see that? Call. Sorry, I'm busy preparing for my live Overwatch later. That's fine, Brendan. Just felt like talking instead because I'm thinking, shit, what if he screen grabs these comments? But no worries. I like your Overwatches, by the way. Thanks. I'm not being disrespectful, but I have no interest in talking about all that crap. All the crap that's going on. My time and my energy is better directed where I can bring positives to people. I allow myself to get drawn into this controlled divide and cause disruption. I thought my last video, but still I had to come back and stand my defense. I said goodbye to the video making Rory, and I hope, because that was his channel name, and I hope people learn from what has happened. I have many friends who I'm in contact with away from YouTube. Where is it? Good people who have no interest in this crap, but are interested in connecting. No egos, just real people. Peace. Okay, she answers. Now, why am I showing this? Because this is showing let's see here. This is showing that Nora No One, who works with David Wise, knows that the story of the rape of Patricia Steere is false. Is she saying that in my chat right now? I bet she isn't. Is she? Now I'm going to share the comments, the video, the article made defaming me. That's right, if you're defamed, you're not allowed to defend yourself, right? No, it doesn't work like that, okay? We have modes of communication in the modern era. We can use and we can show. So, let's show. What's this? Escaping Flat Earth with Patricia Steere. Has Patricia Steere rage quit the Flat Earth movement? Escaping Flat Earth with Patricia Steere, audio version. Escaping Flat Earth with Patricia Steere, audio version. That's David Wise, Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole, then Glowbusters, then a commentary on it, Oh, escaping that was beautiful became ugly. God's flat earth. Lots and lots of people. Hey, there's me next to the imposter. Ha! Maybe I know what I'm talking about. So, who wrote that? Sorry, who gave the voice to that? Let's just play one. Let's play one. Let's see. Let's play this one from Globebusters. Give me a copyright, bitches.
Want him. It was him who didn't want me. But most...
There. Okay, who's giving that voice? This person. This cretin. You know, your sphincter is twitching now because you know that you're next. Slowly, Zach will see through you and then other people will see through you. And sorry, I'm not available right now until you're nicely out in the boondocks. Now, what's this? Let's play this. Flat Earth Doctrine. Hold on, that's a religious person. Doesn't matter, not because a religious person is religious, is everything they do is wrong. So let's play this. Now, Nora, just so you know, I have made all your comments visible, all the ones where you're swearing. I will see whether I can use any of them against you next time you're in the UK. Okay? You clever, clever girl. Now, oh, again, that person. I'm going to play this now. This comes from Validation Boy. That's right. I don't play much of his stuff. We're going to listen to what he says. He puts things in a way, well, better than I could put it. So let's listen to Validation Boy while I go back into the chat, approve Nora's comments, and the other people calling me a rapist, and see who of those live in the UK so I can prosecute them, so I can bring charges against them. Ah, oh dear.
Alright, YouTube. Validation Boy back with you one more time, and I want to discuss something serious once again. For some reason, I don't know exactly why, but I got the urge to look back at an old episode of Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes. It was episode number 83, and it was from early April of 2016. Just a few days prior, I had dropped my now infamous Flat Earth Cutthroats video concerning all the double crossing and backstabbing that the top brass of Flat Earth were doing to the little guys in the scene at that time. There were several participants in that show, including Mark Sargent, David Weiss, Bob Nodell, and maybe a couple others, I don't remember. And it was before anyone had ever attacked anybody else in the Flat Earth, other than maybe Eric Dubé doing a couple hit pieces. But this was so long ago, it's hard to remember. Either way, everybody stood up and took notice when I dropped that video. They were sitting there talking about how they thought it was an April Fool's joke, and it wasn't. It's just that the Globebusters are fucking pieces of shit, and we figured it out way the fuck back then, over 3 years ago now. So yeah,
Kudos to Validation Boy. He did indeed. Years and years ahead of yours truly, that's for sure.
Started that beef. Ever since then, everybody's just been laying into these fucking top brass pieces of shit, and rightfully fucking so. So, being as triggered as I was by watching such a funny little flashback, I decided to share the video on my community page. I go back and I look at the post I had made to see if anyone had viewed it, and it said that the video was no longer publicly available. So I went to look up her channel, and it didn't exist anymore. Wow. At first, I thought it might have been my fault for bringing up this old shit, but I didn't have any way to back that up, so I didn't make that claim. And I'm glad I didn't, because then today, Dan Pratt dropped a video showing how Jaren was interviewing some new bitch who's meant to take the place of Patty. And I asked him where I could find out more about this, and he led me to a Ranty video. Now, I'm an individualist, okay? So I'm not subscribed to people like Ranty. I'm not subscribed to people like Dell or Eric Dubay or any of these people, just because I don't want to taint my views with what they're saying. I got nothing against Dell or Eric Dubay, really. I just don't want to be tainted by their opinions. I want to present my own content. And a lot of times, it turns out that the things I say and the things they say are very similar because of the fact that we're all on our own paths and we're all discovering things at the same time. So I go and I look at Mark Sargent's channel, and he did a broadcast with Karen fucking B. And it was just disgusting. And it was a pointless fucking show, like always. And then I went and I checked out Ranty's show after that, and he had Roxanne the Globalist Denier on there. And all I heard was a bunch of fuckery and bullshit. You know, I heard Ranty shaming Pete Shea for having a low sub count. Fuck you, Ranty. Acting like because he has 3,400 subs, his fucking opinion matters more. I don't think so, bitch. You know, and then you got Roxanne on there talking about, oh, we need to take care of these women in Flat Earth. She was the biggest female channel we had. And all I could think to myself was, who gives a flying fuck, Roxanne, if someone in the Flat Earth is a female or not? All that GPV worship fucking bullshit she was talking about is the exact thing we never needed any of in this scene. Fuck your fucking collectivism. And we're about tired of top brass fucks like Mark, Jaren, Patty, and Anthony fucking Riley. Yeah, you, Anthony fucking Riley. Using people like Dan Pratt's and mine's and many others' fucking ideas, our phrases, our terminology, and giving us zero fucking credit. While your channels blow the fuck up off our shit. And you wonder why this is such a joyful day for us? You can have Hollywood. You can have your bullshit meetups, organized by your known fucking Satanists. These people have hated God this whole fucking time, and we're glad you're leaving. Some of you others should start thinking about leaving too. We've gotten rid of a whole bunch of you so far, but I don't think we need to stop. I think we should keep forging forward until you're all fucking gone. And on top of all that, let's be real. Patty left the scene because her numbers weren't high enough to offset all the negative attention she was getting. And if she can't win the game, then she doesn't want to play. What good did Patricia do for Flat Earth? She made us look stupid as fuck to the world. She intertwined all her satanic vegan bullshit and with everything else. She participated in several fucking mockumentaries. She did hundreds of wasteful interviews with complete and utter fucking morons that have nothing to do with representing me as a Flat Earther. And she invoked a whole big vibe of happy, happy, joy, joy, which no real truther at the time could have given two fucks about. But she just kept insisting on it. And all the people that were around her at the time just kept sucking up and kissing her ass because a lot of them were trying to glom off her numbers, which is another big reason why I never went on her show, because I never wanted to be accused of that. You know, we stood no fucking chance, looking like a bunch of peace-loving SJW fucking homos and shit. So why would we have ever supported that? You know, her and Mark had that data collection app. Of course, that's been, like, debunked, but, you know, really? Has it? I'm still not sure about that. Everyone knows she always had a proxy strike force around her that would go and do her biddings and harass people she didn't like. And she had a shady, questionable fucking past. And that's how I see it. As always, much fucking respect. And fuck you, Ranty. And fuck all you haters out there who want to deny our voices.
Nice. Now, the poor stupid Nora No One is in the chat. Let's see. Top chat. And what I'm going to do, I'm okaying all of the abusive comments that she's posting. Let me see, how can I do this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read them. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, you complete moron. You know when David said, leave it alone? You should have left it alone. This is why. And when David calls you later and says, you freaking idiot, you've earned it. Now I'm trying to see how many I can see because it's scrolling. But what I'll do is I will just screen share. Simple. Stop. Close that. Right. And let's see. Quick, quick! You better retract those comments, Nora. So, when smear campaigns go terribly wrong. Right. So, let's go. Let's look through. Now, I've scrolled up as far as I can with the live chat. Okay, so, let's go. And well, first I will go to top chat, see if that shows more. Oh, this might be showing more. Show. I'm not even reading them, I'm just showing them so that and show. And then I will read them later. And show. Right, let's see. Oh, this seems, oh, I missed one. And show. Right. Well, let's start here. I did not remove even one comment. That is Antonio lying again. I haven't removed any comments, silly. So I'm just reading no one's flowers comment. Antonio must be removing my comments and then saying I removed them because he's a liar. I haven't removed any comments and want to read them, dumbass. Antonio Subras is a bottom feeder liar. Okay. Here I comment to her. Dipshit, I'm recording the screen. I'm not removing any of your comments. We'll be reading them out loud. Thank you, bitch. That's right. And it did say bitch to a woman. That's right, I did. And then I write, and when you remove comments, it'll say comment retracted, which is what happens when somebody deletes their own comment. So I asked the people in the chat to take note. Now Nora, her hands are caught. Gosh, she can't go and delete them. Thank you, Nora. See what I did there? See how I forced your hand? She can't delete them now because people will be recording the screen and going, oh, look, comment retracted, comment retracted. Oh, no. Okay, so Nora writes, Antonio Subirats is a cyberbully of his ex-girlfriend. It's a transgender. It's a transgender. Anyway, never mind. On a mission to convince weak-minded people that she was a man. No, the transgender thing is secondary to the covert narcissist, dim, like I always said and like I explained to you. Antonio Subirats is a liar. Right. Antonio Subirats made a bet he could have sex with Patricia and then boasted about it. What a sicko. Right. Let's continue. Antonio now lying that I'm removing them. I'm not. Right. Antonio is a liar. Okay. Antonio is a liar. I'm saving money on a lawyer. Laugh out loud. Okay. Antonio lies that women are CIA because he is mentally ill. Okay. Antonio can't even fucking paint, by the way. Okay, shall we look at yours? Johan, what? You want to let this defamatory criminal get away with it? He's defaming in a publication. This video. Ew. Remember where you told Brendan that Patricia had never said anything about a rape to you when you asked Patricia about it? And then that was published in print. That's defamation, isn't it? Oh, okay. Ooh, comments. And another. Oh, is that it? Can I not get back to oh, there's a comment that needs approval. Oh, here. Antonio makes bet. Oh, wait, where did that go? Antonio makes bets that he can have sex and then verbally abuses and psychologically abuses a woman until she can't stand it. Oh, really? Oh, wait, that's all comment. Oh. Ooh, carry on. I'm waiting. Nora, sickos. Oh, but you see, Nora, I just showed that you know that the rape allegation is false. Either you're lying and Steer never said that and she maintains that there was a rape, or Steer lied to you and there had been a rape but she just lied to you, or Steer lied about the rape and you are lying about all manner of things. Which is it? Somewhere there are lies that I've just shown. Dim. So let's see. No one. Antonio Subirats continues to plague this community with his defamatory smear campaigns. Really? How many people have mirrored my video? Is that plaguing the community? Let's see. Let's show plaguing community, shall we? Escaping flat earth. Let's see what's plaguing communities. Oh wait. Escaping flat earth? Why is it not with Patricia? There you go. Let's see what's plaguing. Oh, looks like this is plaguing the community. Oh, escaping flat earth with... Oh, And what is it that's plaguing the community? Something that's defaming me. And I'm showing it. That's right. How do you take away the sting? Well, you grasp it and you rip it out. See? Okay, so let's go back to the show. See what Nora's saying. Dennis Wiras was psychologically abusive towards Patricia to the point she had to quit doing her interviews. Hey, Dim Dim, I had moved on. I will never be buried. Don't get it wrong. But I move on doing other things, including writing my own book, finishing the map, and all of that. That your friends are pushing the Gleasons, aren't they? Oh dear. Antonio Subiras cannot paint a picture. Unfortunately for you, you're in the chat of my channel where only a week or so ago I showed some of my paintings and some of my drawings, I think. Oh, they can see that you're full of shit. Now, Nora, get to show one of your beautiful, beautiful original paintings. But let's continue. Antonio Subiras was requested by me and many others to cease and desist with his defamation of women. First, there's only one woman that I've been abusive to, and it wasn't really abusive, it was just showing her own behaviour, okay, and that was Karen Petit. That woman turned around and said that me, Chris Drusika, and Brendan were rapists. We'd raped, mentally raped. I mean, rape mentally, okay, like an astral remote rape or something like that, right? The only other person is a transgender. That's not a woman. Sorry, but it's not a woman, okay? And look at this language. This is just fascinating. I'm trying to highlight it. Come on, highlight. Was requested by me and many others to cease and desist. What are you, the law? It doesn't work, silly. Oh, there you go. My pants. Oh, she just said something about her pants. Right. Where's that gone? Huh? Laugh out loud. Dennis Wiras didn't even make a good map while he was busy lying about people. Oh, really? Better than any you've made. Let's see. Literally right this minute breaking defamation laws of his own country. Really? Showing my own chat? You dumbass. Wait. My pants are up and I did nothing wrong, you knob. Huh? Supporting this criminal woman abuser? That's OJM. What are you talking about? No one's flower. Hey, tell Tim he has until tomorrow to come clean about you gaslighting him and what you did to Matrix Decode. That's right, no one's flower is gonna get worse for you. So he has until tomorrow. If he doesn't come clean, then I will explain everything. And I know there's at least another 2 parties out there that know the same story because they told me. I didn't tell them. I didn't break Tim's confidence. Okay? So you see how it goes? You can just expose the truth. It's very easy. Now, let's see. No one's flower. Antonio Subiras constantly abused Patricia by calling her, him, things of a sexual nature online, which is the definition of defamation. What? Why would I call a transgender things of a sexual nature? Why? Oh, there's another one. Antonio Subiras, keep repeating, wait till you come to Britain. It's a person with no shame who has no empathy and is butthurt that his GF left him, so he lies. Oh, that's the story, is it? Oh, I see. Antonio won't get me on his sewer rat defamation program. Dude, you're doing a very good job of it yourself. I'm just showing it. Do you understand? I'm just showing what you're doing. Now, question answered straight. Did Steve tell you she'd been raped by me? The next time Antonio Subiras hears from me, it will be in an affidavit. In an affidavit? You moron. Right, anyway, let's see. Just bear with me. So, folks, if you would like to share this hangout with other people, download it immediately after it has streamed and share it with people. Because you see, the reason that I show this is that there are people in this flat earth community that are not normal human beings. They don't behave like normal human beings. They don't have normal human being lives. They don't have family that they spend time with. And then there's the normal human beings who spend time with family, who don't travel all over the place to meet all kinds of strangers. You know, they're like normal people. And then not normal people. So Nora is an American who lives in Ireland as an artist, heavy emphasis on the inverted commas, who knows David Wise from before Flat Earth, when David Wise was a 9/11 disinfo agent, saying that Dr. Judy Wood knows about hot things better than firemen. That kind of thing. Anyways, let's see. The next time Antonio Swidax hears from me, it will be in an affidavit. Oh, really? Fascinating. Oh, comment. No one's fine. Antonio is a psychological narcissist abuser. Everyone who knows him in FE knows this. Look, Nora, let me explain something. I know that your narcissistic spell is just hurting you right now. The people in the chat watch my hangouts because they like to see what I present. Most of the time I'm presenting flat earth stuff. Nothing to do with me, just to do with the real world. Now, some of the stuff that's happened is that people like you and other little shitty people have tried to push me out of this whole thing so I won't advance the system. The system of truth that's rolling out regarding, well, things like the sun, that thing that's so problematic for people regarding my map drawing. Yeah, because you'd like that gone, you can push your AE maps. You tried to push me out. It didn't work, you see. I'm stronger than you, sorry. It's not because I'm a narcissist. It's because since being a child, I've had a real problem with people who knowingly lie. Now, I asked you directly here for you to answer whether or not Patricia ever said she'd been raped. People in the chat have heard me, and they can see that you're not answering that question. They saw what you commented to Brendan saying, Patricia never said that to me. And I asked her, and she said, no. So maybe I could show it again. Sure, I have told the Manc authorities. I went into the police station. I have it on tape. Oh, what? I don't know what this is. Psychological? No. Sure, I have told the Manc authorities. What? You have told what? The Manc authorities. You crazy lunatic. Put this videotape on. You say you have it on tape. Put it on your channel right now. Then come back and say it's on your channel. I will play it. There. Oh, there's a big one. Dennis Wiratz is MGTOW because he hates women. And he has well demonstrated this by making a bet he would have sex with Patricia and then by lying that she was CIA and a man. Ugh. Look, okay, you can't have sex with somebody who doesn't have a vagina the size of your penis. Sorry, it just doesn't really work. Okay, so I don't know, just putting it out there. Patricia Steer is his ex-girlfriend who he psychologically abused. Justin Lee Collins got community service sentence for doing exactly what Antonio did. No idea what you're talking about. No one's flower. Just admitted, Antonio, you have fortitude, says Harmon Walker. I do have fortitude. Righteous indignation. I am... Wait. Nora writes, this is so much fun. I am surprisingly calm, but this Antonio is a dickhead and a liar. Look, for somebody who's surprisingly calm, just calmly write, yes, Patricia told me she'd been raped. Or no, Patricia told me she had not been raped. Go ahead, take your time. Antonio Subiras makes bets on women. Does he? Makes bets on women? I have never made a single bet on a woman. You crazy crackpot. Take your time, Nora. Remember the question. Patricia Steer told you she'd been raped, or Patricia Steer told you she had not been raped. Go ahead. Antonio Subirats. Let's see, what did she write? Antonio Subirats uses women and then mentally harasses them until they get PTSD. I see. Right. Go ahead and answer the question, Nora. Antonio Subirats hurt my... Oh, wait. That's gone. It jumped. Hurt my friend immeasurably. This is called domestic abuse. Oh, really? Domestic abuse? What about the rape? I mean, I'd say that was serious. If a rape happened, why aren't you saying, raped this friend of yours too? You pigly looking fool. Go on, pigly nose. Go ahead. Did Pat Steer say she'd been raped by Antonio Subirats? See, now you've got to dance on coals, don't you? If you say, yes, she did, then you're contradicting what you said to Brendan. If you say, no, she didn't, then you're contradicting Steer and that report. Oopsies. Unsalted, show us the doll where... Show us the doll where the Book of the Sun hurt you. No, I mean, after this chat, Antonio Subirats is a liar. Okay, look. Nora, say out loud in writing, maybe in all caps. Patricia Steer told me she'd been raped by Antonio. That will contradict what you said to Brendan. Or, Patricia Steer told me she had not been raped by Antonio, did not know what that rape stuff was about, which contradicts Patricia Steer as written in the report. For all I know, Steer hadn't even given that report. I don't know. But one way or another, you're buggered, aren't you? So go ahead. So coming to... Antonio is not a truther. He's a megalomaniac, heartless, disgusting, narcissistic liar. A person who makes bets on having sex with a woman. Steer is not a woman. Come on. You've heard the question. I'm not going to repeat it. It is... Laurie Gale, this is insane. Yes. So, just go ahead, Nora. Because you're here alone, you might have noticed. You see how all of your friends have ditched you right now? And they're not helping you with comments? Have you noticed? Yes. It's because they've seen that you've messed up. I just read your comments, which contradicting Steer and contradicting the left the flat earth thing. Oopsies. I'm going to read Rob Dissel's. Nora, technically narcissistic abuse, is what you're committing at the moment, although I guess we could call it sociopathic abuse due to your current narcissistic fit. Oh, dude, that stings. Good to see you, by the way, man. Now, let's show this comment too. I know the truth because I am Patricia Steer's close friend. Well, you haven't told people that Patricia Steer is a man. Maybe you haven't seen the inverted penis made to look like a vagina that has the same colour inside as the outside. Anyway, I also stayed in the same hotel with her, by the way, and when she wears a bikini, she sure looks female. So stupid, this trying to think. Yeah, when it opens its legs and you can see in the ramshackle vagina, it's an inverted penis, no one's flower. It's gross. I'm heterosexual. That's sexual abuse of me. In fact, that's rape of me in the UK, bitch. So carry on, no one's flower. No one's flower. Antonio Subirats systematically published lies about Patricia. He then did the same about 2 other FE women I know. You wrote it wrong. It's with a K. I know, not I now. See how it's fastidious when you correct someone for something that's silly? Right. Who knows how he treats his friends in Stockport? Well, my friends in Stockport know how I treat them. Oh. Nora, question. We worked it out. Had two fallings out with Antonio and never play the victim. That's right. That's Laurie Gale. I had two fallings out with Antonio. I never play the victim. We worked it out. That's right. And you know what, Laurie? It was both of us being gaslighted. I think maybe me being more gaslighted than you because it was so constant with me. But I'm not. I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm using it as a reason. Right. So this comment, Nora. Oh yes, that's what I was going to show. Nora. Blair White looks female too. Way more so than Pat. And she is a fucking dick still. Did you hear that? No one's flower. I was going to show that. Thanks, Rob Dissel. I'm going to show that. Antonio wants to destroy me from doing any FE activism. What FE activism? Getting innocent flat earthers arrested by telling them, who don't speak Italian, to go and ask Italian police for their numbers, whilst you, who do speak Italian, stand there not asking their numbers? You dumbass. Hey, I know, I don't speak the language. I think I'll go and ask that person for their number in their own language. Or, hey, I speak the local language, I could ask them for their numbers. See? What's more likely? What's more likely? By the way, there's no Adam and I haven't fallen out. Oh, that's got to sting you, eh? Anyway, Antonio wants to destroy me from doing any FE activism. What's FE activism other than getting people arrested? What other than trying to cause a ruckus in the flat earth debate with astrophysicists? I heard you trying to cause shit, you stupid bitch. Right, anyway, let's continue. Blair White, I'll make a mental note of that. Thanks, Rob Dizzle. No, I am not acting crazy. I just decided to sit here and type the truth that Antonio Subirats is a class A narcissist liar. Nor would I care if I seem crazy. At least I'm not a liar. Right, Nora. Everyone can hear and everyone can see. You're refusing to answer the question. You've said physical abuse, spousal, no, domestic abuse. You've said domestic abuse. You've accused me of domestic abuse. You didn't mention domestic abuse when you were writing to Brendan. You explicitly mentioned lack of rape allegation. Specifically, you went out of your way to say, I asked Steer, without saying the name, and she said, no, what the heck, rape? Right? I could show it again if you like. Like I said, you're supporting a man who criminally defames women and makes bets that he can bet a woman. That's sick. Right, Nora, carry on with that. I will carry on exposing. And you know what? This is a massive distraction. I mean, the only part that I resent about doing this is the fact that it's a distraction. If there was nothing going on or nothing to be advanced, then this would be just fun. But it isn't. It's distraction from other stuff. So I'll tell you right now, there are people who leave me comments and people who email me directly. They pass me information, usually information based on stuff I've mentioned in the chat. Okay? I mean in the chat, in the Hangout. So I'll mention something and then people are out there going, geez, I was just reading about this the other day. Or, Jesus, that's interesting. They go and look and they find something, go, wow, check this out. So I have stuff that's confirming some of my observations and some of my ideas. Just, you know, you make an observation, you go, well, I wonder if this is being caused by X, Y, and Z. And there are 8 people who go, hey, dude, look at these professors discussing X and Y and things like that. So all of this is a distraction. But if you find that somebody is a piece of shit, goes around lying, getting people arrested, going in chats, defaming the person that's doing the Hangout live, defaming them live, and you think that I'm not going to point it out, if Nora wasn't here, I would be playing Blair White and showing other things about some of the shenanigans, but thankfully Nora is here. Oh, Nora, remember, I asked you to make a mental note of this. Where are your flat earth friends? Why are your flat earth friends not here defending you? Hmm? I'm just showing comments, right, in case I've missed any. Yeah, I thought you were, Rob. I hope everything's good with that. With the situation you were telling me about, I hope everything's gone as well as it could. Antonio Subirats is a clear criminal defamer of character. He's a psychological domestic abuser. 100% true. Yeah. Except I told everyone that Stay First was a covert narcissist who had been gaslighting me and the rest of the Flat Earth Society. As a covert narcissist, that couldn't be left alone. So it came out saying I raped it. It's like, oh, no. Apart from anything else, you're a transgender dude. I wouldn't rape a woman, but I most certainly would also not rape a transgender dude. Okay. And now No One's Flower, who knows Patricia from before Flat Earth, is like, no, I'm just defriending my girlfriend. Like, oh, are you really? I'm going to read Laurie's comment. Flat Earth fucker is trying to tie terrorism to Flat Earth. Didn't we see this coming already? And then, so, Laurie Gale says, Flat Earth fucker is trying to tie terrorism to Flat Earth. Nora, no one says, Nora, to Laurie Gale, no he isn't. Don't be, like, really? You don't think Flat Earth fucker is trying to make Flat Earth be one of those groups that's listed as a group to watch for? You stupid dumbass. Isn't that what you did in Italy, you freaking bitch? You think the you think that we are so stupid that we can't see that now what's going to be happening is this. Rome police will have their eyes open for flat earthers. Why? Because they cause problems. That's it, just problems. No, move along. Laurie Gale, you're asking her to watch his videos. You can't change the mind of a narcissist, and Nora is a narcissist. It's the reason there are so many narcissists that are agents is that they love that step up thing of playing a role. They are natural role players. I haven't met many flat earthers, but the flat earthers that I've met will tell you I am when I'm in person, I am how I am now. I'm how I am now when I'm with my children, with my mother, with my friend. This is how I am. I don't play a role. Nora No One plays the dipshit, la, and the uber intelligent, I say, according to the law. You're a fragmented personality, No One's Flower. You're broken. Now, No One's Flower writes, Matt Flat Earth Fucker is a normal flat earther at Laurie Gale. What are you on about? Besides, I know you called my friend a tranny too. She's not. Yes, she is. You haven't seen its vagina. So, let's go back. No bulge, derp. Nor is it anyone's fucking business if anyone changed sex. But it is bad to lie about it. Like Antonio Lias Subrat. Look. Right. If I'd said Patricia Stay is a covert narcissist, and Patricia Stay had not been a covert narcissist, then Patricia Stay would have said publicly, I don't know what happened with Antonio. He seemed to be one way. I went there. He was a different way. Now he's accusing me of being a covert narcissist. I don't know why he's doing this. Then Patricia Stay, having said that, being a transgender, would say, but I will tell you all this. I am a transgender. I am telling you in case Antonio tries to use that against me. See, that's what should have happened if Stay was not a transgender and if I was fabricating everything. That did not happen. And I've asked you several times. No, Sparkly, there's no cock there, dude. I mean, wouldn't last 3 minutes in my presence if it did. 1 second. So, oh, somebody wrote something. Any woman making false rape accusations should be held accountable. Absolutely. Any transgender making false rape accusations should be. Yeah, Patricia looks like a woman in every way. Writes, no one's flower. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Me and you, Dim Dim. I have actually shown. Oops, I'm going to turn the audio off. This is for educational purposes. No makeup, first of all. This, no makeup. Let's carry on playing. Looks like to me, Puerto Rican descent, American. That's what it looks like. Girl. It's not. It's a man. Transgender. Acknowledged. Transgender. You know, not covert narcissist. This is the key thing. This is why it's so important that people understand. Not because somebody is transgender does that make them a covert narcissist. That's not how it works. You can have covert narcissists that are not transgender, and you can have covert narcissists that are transgender. You can also have transgenders who are not covert narcissists. Do I need to explain this even more? Okay, now we'll point something out though. Of course, I hadn't seen this video before. I'm going to show the implants on the hips. Can you see the implants on the hips? Yeah, okay. See? Oh, wait, I'll play it slowly. And some of you will see now what I discussed with the Steer character. Look at the left hip. See this bump? From here down, there's a hollow. That's an implant. Let's play. In fact, I'll play it slow. Okay, it's an implant. So, now, and I'm show this one. There are other more feminine transgenders in the world. Stay looks like a drag queen. That's what Stay looks like. You have different kinds of drag queens. You have the ones that are very overtly mannish with a great big nose on the Adam's apple and the stubble. They look like clowns, really, like really weird, sinister clowns. Watch the hips. Watch the implants on the hips. And watch how the hips aren't swinging like when a normal woman runs. Now, I did say that about Stay. Let's write sexy transgender women. Let's look what comes up. I haven't done this search, so let's have a look here. Oh, no. Transgender beauty queens. Take off sexy. Don't need it. Oh no, your eyes are burning, aren't they, Nora? Aren't they? Let's see. I want that special. I'll play this one. Trans beauty queen. Favourite to win Miss Universe. Hey, why was Donald Trump stopped from running the Miss Universe thing back then when he was going to run it? It's because he demanded a gynecological study. That's right. Oh, it's a boy. And now, Should I pull up? No, I won't, because it's shockingly horrible. I was going to pull up images of the transgender in question that went by the name of Stay. Here you are. Let's see this one. Oopsies. Looks more feminine. That's not a transgender, surely.
Next up, representing Jenna Talikova.
She's the chick.
Clearly state that this rule be eliminated.
Anyway, I don't know what that. I don't even know if that was a transgender. Anyway, there you go. You've had enough. You've had enough. I did already show it. Sounds like you are one of the 100% attracted to them. Wait. I'm feeling bad about it at JimboCon. Oh dear. Creepy shit, mate. Yeah. Martin Licker has my back, Ant. Does he? Martin Licker has your back? Where? Isn't that little funny? When a smear campaign goes wrong, looks like Antonio's smear campaign of lies about Patricia and many others might go wrong. Nora, hang about. I think you might have come in when I was showing your messages where you were explaining to Brendan that Stay never said anything to you about a rape, not even when you asked. Do you remember that part? Fat Earth Fucker is a normal person like Antonio without bottom feeder, lying scumbag. Oh, so a bit angry. Antonio without a lie. Oh, that old thing again. Everybody in the chat has noticed how you haven't answered the question outright. Antonio, why do you have the most condescending voice on the internet? Just asking for a friend. The casual spaceman. Because most of the time, I'm laughing at stupid people, and most of the time, those stupid people are globalings. Sometimes the stupid people are flat earthers. Both ways, I'm like mocking them. That's why I'm so condescending. Do you understand? Right, anyway, no one's flower. Okay, I tell you what. Let me stop screen sharing that. Let me show you my happy, unbothered by where is it? Is it here? Yes, unbothered by failed defamation things. Yeah, look at this face. Now, let me pull up the comments from Nora where she freaked out. Like, hey, I had this condition. You hadn't agreed to it, Brendan, but I had this condition. I send you these messages. You stay stum. Understood? Now, why would Nora do that? Could it be to pull away support from me? Just slowly pull away support? Could it be that? I don't know. I'm just saying, could it be? So, unfortunately for dipshit Nora, she forgot that one of the people who had been falsely accused of being a rapist was Brendan himself. Now, he wasn't accused in an article like the one that Karen B voiced, and the one that Nora is now doing her best to like sidestep while she dances in the chat. No, he was called a rapist by some crackpot, crazy, weird, mentally unwell, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean you must take the abuse. This woman who just blasted 3 men as rapists, 3 men who've never met her in person, who have never been in the same room as her, as rapists. And after blasting them, towards the end said, and by rapists, I kind of mean, you know, they've been so, they've raped me with their words, like that. So I'm going to show this again. Let's go. First, I'm going to show how she tries to cajole Brendan into staying quiet. Like she has authority. My willpower is stronger than yours, Brendan. These are not the droids you're looking for. This communication is intended as private between you and me only. He did not agree. I wish to communicate a concept to you concerning events. You don't communicate a concept concerning events. I want to discuss something with you, you pretentious, uneducated dipshit. First of all, I bear you no ill will. Why would you bear him ill will? He's not done anything against you. I have met you in person, hold you in high regard. Little bit of love bombing. I directly complained to people in your defence on the occasion of your receiving slights online. Can we see any evidence of that? I think those slights against you were unacceptable and in bad taste to the extreme. I in no way approved. Jolly good. What are you approving of the comments that you're posting in the chat now, Nora? I see you made a video about how a woman's allegations of remote rape, by which I believe you mean calling someone a sort of mind rapist by analogy or metaphor, not an actual physical rapist, is very unacceptable behaviour. Right, let me condense that. You made a video showing that it's unacceptable behaviour to call someone a remote or a mind rapist. Yes. In this video, you are calling out for using the term against another well-known FE person. See, this is the part you didn't pay attention to. That person, that well-known FE person, was me. But another of the people, well-known FE people, was Brendan, you dumbass. I am aware of the circumstances. I am saddened and personally affected by the deeply wounding rift. Really? Oh, bless, you need a hug. That has emerged among a circle of people who I initially thought very like-minded to myself. Just like the narcissist just wants friends just like them. I also consider false allegations of real rape to be absolutely unacceptable behaviour. I once had to oh, this isn't made up, I'm sure. I once had to testify at a police office against a former woman friend. Wait, next one. I had to against a former testify against a former woman friend for doing that exact thing, falsely accusing a man of physically raping her. How did you know she was falsely accusing him? But just saying. I found this reprehensible and ceased being her friend. Yes, that's why you said former friend. We got that. So that is where I stand on false allegations of real rape. Where? That they're not good? Great. There is a prominent male individual in the Flat Earth community who is now frequently claiming to be the victim of false allegations of rape. That's yours truly, me. Claiming to be the victim. No, I'm not victim of anything, stupid. I'm pointing out a failing smear campaign, not victim. I am aware of the people he initially accused of this. When I found out about it, I was shocked and questioned the young man who ostensibly initiated this. That's Stephen Chess. Great. I confronted him in a personal discussion asking the circumstances, asking why he said this in a chat, and explained why he said Antonio is a violent rapist in a chat, just like you're doing, Dim Dim. I explained to him this was not acceptable behaviour, where there was no actual rape, or evidence or claim of such. I expressed my disapproval so firmly that this young man, Stephen Chess, temporarily turned against me very angrily, defending his right to say such things, and we fell out. Oh, cue violins. Later he apologised, admitting it was an overreaction brought on by passionate feelings of protectiveness. Why? So I accepted this as an admission to myself that his actions... Wow, you're a bad writer, Nora. Right. That his actions were wrong. I do not know if he later retracted to the person complaining of this. No. Didn't hear back from Stephen Chess. Later I found that the woman of whom he was claiming this in chat was also being accused of levelling such false allegations of real rape. So, I later found that the woman, transgender, Patrick Steer, of whom he was claiming this in chat, was also being accused of levelling such false allegations of real rape. Should we see if those allegations are just allegations? Or should we see if they're not? I mean, should we see, let's take away the word salad, line it all up. Should we see if there really is an allegation of rape? Or should we see if that allegation of rape is false? I know this person, that's Patricia Steere. I never experienced or witnessing her saying any such thing. I even went so far as to ask her about it, and she explained that she had never made a rape allegation. Oopsies! Are you contradicting Karen B? Nora, are you contradicting Karen B? Look, Karen B says Antonio Subirats raped Patricia Steere. Here you're saying Patricia Steere explained that Patricia Steere had never made a rape allegation. Oopsies. Let's look at the next one in case there's anything juicy. I don't think so, but... rape allegation. As Steere is very up straight as a person. No, it isn't. It's a transgender covert narcissist. That's as up straight as you can get. And as I have never witnessed Steere ever accusing this person of rape, and as there was never any police file reported of rape, I believe this person to not have accused the man in question of rape. Do you see how that goes? Do you see? Not, I believe this rape to not have happened. No, instead, I believe that this person never accused the man of rape. Should I play the audio clip from the article, you stupid bitch? I've caught you. You're caught. You are caught. And to the other women out there, by the way, just letting you know, if that was a guy, I would be calling him a bitch too. It's just a horrible way of addressing someone with a type of disdain. Could be calling them a dick, just like Nora has done too. It's just a way. It's just a term. And you might say it's referring to a woman. It's like, no. It's referring to a female dog. And bitches are different to male dogs. That's why the term bitch is made. Now, let's look in the chat. Rune Thorson, also, after they detained him in the room, there was talk of going to the court and a fine would have been the penalty. Well, that must all be true. And yeah, they said, I tell you what, forget the fine. We don't want the money. Nora, no one. So, I've just shown Nora saying, Steere, rape, no. Karen B, Steere, raped. Me, from day one, showing, oh, here's a little smear campaign. Now we have, from the horse's mouth, via a puppet, Nora, no one. Oh, but I'm sure it's all very confusing for all you undecideds. Huh? Now let's see. Now, Nora No One is defaming the police of Rome. Right now, in the chat. You see, while ago, in case you don't know, flat earthers go to Rome, start shouting at the Colosseum. Flat Earth, flat Earth. Right. Nora, who speaks Italian, says to the non-Italian speaking flat earthers, hey, go and ask them for their number. Yeah, I'm busy holding this thing up. You go and ask them for their number. Il numero, per favore. Go. No, I'm busy holding this up. No, you go. The uniformed one. Yeah, that one. They go ask, get arrested. Now, Nora is saying, yeah, I do think the cops do it for money, ultimately. But for the system, not for themselves. And yet they didn't do it for money, Nora. What? Did they think, forget it today? Nora, you dumbass. We've heard. There was no money exchange, no fine, nothing. You stupid lying piece of poo-poo. B. Murray Leveler UK. Too many sellouts have pushed clock apps and fake globe maps. That's right. The Gleasons is a globe map. Danny Diesel. You cannot trust someone who tucks, tapes and tricks. That's right, you can't. Sorry, just saying. Oh, Nora, seem to have gone quiet. Maybe you've received a phone call from David. Is that David on Skype? Oh, no, you're back. Oh, shame. Oh, wait, I'm not showing the comments. No, I won't show the comments. I'll show my mocking face instead. Aha. And all of this from my bedroom. My boudoir. You have Globebusters with all of their technological ability. Jerry Nissen with all his ka-ching technology. Ira Landucci with his family inherited wealth. Ka-ching. All of those guys, all of them being completely undermined and having everything pulled from under them by a guy in his bedroom? How shit are they? See this app? Yeah, it costs a fortune. It's a crock of shit, but it costs a fortune. I better make my money back because, I'm not made of money, says the Jew. Yeah, says the Jew because he's a Jew. David Wise, that is. Nora's best friend in the flat earth. That's right. Oh, Nora, who was it that works for the CIA? Was it your father or your mother? I remember who you said. Tell us in the chat. When they first... Oh, wait. Rune Thorson. Also, when they first came up to us, I thought the plainclothes guy was a busker, trader warden, and that the cop was just coming to help. It took me a bit to get it. I spoke to them. Nora, I've shown the video. We saw what happened. You're full of shit. All you, oh my God, they're going around in an unmarked car. It's like, yes, it's a Colosseum. They don't want to distract people's minds from seeing the Colosseum and thinking of the days of Rome by a liveried police car. They might go, oh, what's going on? Understand, you dipshit. So when I spoke to them, I'm just reading Nora's comments, fascinating. So when I spoke to them, before I was clear that both were cops, I asked if Campo di Fiore would be better, and they were friendly and said that it was okay. The plainclothes agreed with us. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Sparkly. I'm just allowing comments, sorry. Angel Fire. Oh, I'm not reading that one out loud. It's funny, Angel Fire, but I'm not reading it out loud. Let's see. Antonio said, dirty, cheating liar, and lies that Patricia's a tranny for his own aggrandizement. Really? A heterosexual guy with children, with no history of having a little tamper in the gay field? A heterosexual guy, for his own aggrandizement, says, I was tricked by a transsexual. Yeah, that's... Hey, kudos to you for your discernment. It's not very aggrandizing. It's kind of devaluing. It makes people think, well, your perception's not that clear, is it? And it wasn't. Man, I have to say, first time I met it, I thought, oh, there's something wrong here. But, I was tired, and maybe it was the tiredness, I don't know. Yes, but I was there to translate, Nora writes. Yes, but I was there to translate. Despite some of the people's wives being Italian, that's right, listen. Some other people's wives, I'm not going to say who, some of the men who were in the arrest situation, their wives are Italian and live in Italy, and that's why they were in Italy. That wife could have translated, but no, it needs Nora, Piggly, Chief Wiggum to go there. She writes, yes, but I was there to translate, and we were all, oops, it scrolled up. No, we were all put out by the deception. The deception? As I said, I didn't know he was a cop at first, so it did not make sense. All the orders and threats. This is the rewriting of history. There were no threats, and there were no orders. There was a request. I'm saying it right now. The police in Rome requested that they move. No order, no threat, no move or we arrest you, no move or we fine you. Just move, please. This is a Colosseum. People have come here to see the Colosseum, not this bullshit you've got on your banners. They're in English anyway. Rune Thorson, I was very nervous when I realised he was a cop. I do have a problem with cops who engage as cops without showing your ID. It could be anyone, says Nora No One. Oh, bless Nora. Bless, were you afraid? Unfortunately for her, she probably doesn't know. No, I think she does. She's just trying to rewrite history. That I showed what happened. That what's happened is available. Anybody can watch it. But she's trying to make out like this some other thing happened. It's called rewriting history. It's another thing that narcissists do. In fact, I've got half a mind to play you videos about life coach and narcissistic abuse survivors who have channels helping others to see narcissistic abuse and deal with it or get out of it. Maybe I'll do that. In fact, type X if you'd like me to show that. And then what I will do is I will look for one about rewriting history. Hear that, Nora? I'm going to show what you're doing from the mouth of narcissistic abuse sufferers. Okay? So carry on rewriting history that we saw. Threats and orders, huh? Go sleep well, Richard. Oh, Nora. You've been rumbled. And I thought you said here in the chat, Martin Lidke's got my back. I don't see Martin Lidke having your back in the chat. Or are you trying to throw Martin Lidke under the bus? Is that what it is? Oh. Okay, I see several X's. Jerry Streeter writes, I used to think Patricia was hot before Antonio told me that it wasn't a woman. Dude, I wish I was in your shoes. Rune, but as a street artist, I thought he was a warden. Just my experience. It took my talking to the guy to see they were the old bill. You know, apart from the car pulls up and 2 police get out, one of which is in uniform. At that point I thought, oh, it's the police. See how she plays the dipshit? Aren't you innocent, Nora? Street artist. Ooh, gas mask, you know, graffiti. No, not graffiti. No, cool street art. No. Shit paintings in your crappy little studio room that you sell on the street. That's not a street artist. An artist who paints at home and sells in the street is not a street artist. Banksy's a street artist. Robbo is a street artist. Do you hear? You've complete. Anyway, right. So, lots of people with X's to show narcissist rewrite history, and I'm going to show with there. Let me see. I don't know what this is, and I'm going to show it for educational purposes. Let me change windows. Oh, Nora, you're feeling a bit vented, a bit exhausted now. Are you going to really suffer? Oh, there you go. Oh, it's so exhausting. It just takes it all out of me. It just takes it all out of me. Yes, all that narcissistic supply, it will make you feel gorged. You know, much too much. Now, let's play this. I haven't seen this, by the way. I'm going to give it a thumb up, anyway. Narcissists rewrite history and cast themselves as the victim. Ho, 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 ho. Right, so let's play. I just have to say, by the way, first of all, the casting themselves as the victim is for pity. So they use victim tones. I don't use victim tones because I don't see myself as a victim. Therefore, I am not a victim. I see failed attempts and I highlight them and I laugh at them. They make me chuckle, thinking, oh, somewhere deep in the back of the mind, they know, they're going, ooh, we shouldn't be doing this. That's right. So, in terms of the narcissist, casting themselves as a victim or casting myself as the victim, I don't cast myself as the victim. Oh, that kind of, we'll fail that one.
It is really, truly hopeless.
Wait a minute. This is very poor visuals. Let me see. 360. Oh, there you go. Better. Hopefully.
Really does not get any better. And with time does nothing to heal anything. Time only.
Not true.
When I
Moving ahead.
write out the story, so I'm sure that they have no idea what really happened in our lives anymore because they've written so much out of the story.
No. Okay. Let me see. What's this? Mother. Let's see. Oh, so they tend to be kind of longish. Let's go for this one. This will cover it because rewriting history is gaslighting.
Hello, and welcome back to Life After Grave Narcissist Divorce.
Oh, too quiet.
The narcissist.
Sorry. I'm going to give you a thumb up anyway. Just a second.
Hello, and welcome back
There.
to Life After Grave Narcissist
Malignant MP, blah, 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 rewriting history. Let's go for this one.
Hello, Chris Godinez, licensed professional
Nice and
counselor,
clear.
also the co-host of What's Wrong with Chris and Steve on every Saturday.
I'm moving ahead. Hopefully that it's in order and the end is a rewriting history. Let's see.
So ever. Okay, you need to get that through your head. If they are changing their story all the time,
Aha. Okay, let's go. I'm rewinding.
but lie. They can't because we need to educate. That's why if you have any attorney friends, please send them to the site, have them watch this so that they get this is what the clients are dealing with. They are dealing with batshit crazy. Like really batshit crazy, not good. And the malignant narcissist and the malignant borderline are all about the win. And they don't care how they get it, which means they will lie, they will cheat, they will steal, they will perjure, they will make false allegations, they will
They will what? Make false allegations? Good gosh, no.
you bet. So you get everything in writing. And that way, when they start their little game, and they can't stop themselves. This is the thing. This is, in one way, this works for the person who is being abused because the malignant narcissist and the malignant borderline can't stop themselves. They cannot
See, Nora? You see? Oh, poor thing.
help but lie. They can't because they are so invested in the win that they can't see that the truth is really the only thing the court systems care about, and there needs to be facts and figures to back that up. And so
Guess what, Nora? I have lots and lots of lines of you defaming me in chat, in print. Sorry.
malignant narcissists and malignant borderlines will make up these outrageous stories that they expect the court to go, oh, well, you're absolutely right, and we're just going to take your word for it. No, sweethearts, that is not the way the court system works. So, they lay themselves open for other lawsuits. So, if they're damaging somebody's reputation, if they are making false allegations, then they lay themselves open to be sued for defamation of character, which is works in our favor. So anyway, they can't help it. They will lie and they will change their story on a dime, and they will change their story within the same conversation. So they do this because it's pathological. Okay, like I said, you get to that dark triad end of the spectrum over here where they're narcissists, Machiavellian, controlling freaks, and then psychopath, crazy, no moral compass whatsoever. Okay, you need to get that through your head. If they are changing their story all the time, they are lying, and they are doing it so that they look better. And if you are involved in a custody case, if you are involved in a divorce case, you must absolutely have no contact with them, have it in writing, have it go through the attorney, and you either have contact with them through text or email, and that is it. And if they demand a phone call, you show them the paperwork saying, nope, the judge said we could do this co-parenting or this parallel parenting is a better way.
Okay, moving ahead.
Question. So yes, magic thinking is part of it. It is not logical. It doesn't make sense. It is the way that malignant borderlines and malignant narcissists justify their actions. It is the way that they can continue the false self construct that they have, that they are the hero and they are the victim, etc., etc., etc. Your best line of defense is to not respond and to get everything in writing. Get everything in writing. And as I said in a previous video, they are pretty much predictable. They will probably continue down the path of harassment and lawsuits, etc., etc., etc. And you just, keep all your documentation and you go get them for frivolous lawsuits and you get a restraining order on them if they continue to harass. So, all right. Magic thinking, I hope that explained that. Why they rewrite history, I hope I explained that. I think that was it. Okay, this week on What's Wrong with Chris and Steve, we are going to have life coach Bobby Paley on.
Oh, okay.
She's phenomenal. She is out of Gilbert.
Now she's gone into an advert, I think. I'm going to paste a link to this in the chat if anybody wants to see it. Copy. Oh, this is very big. Right. So, let's go back into the chat and paste it. Oh, very big. Come on. Oh, look at Nora trying to defend getting poor Adam arrested. Yeah, you go and ask him. Yeah, I know I'm the Italian speaker. You're not an Italian speaker. You go and ask him. Yeah, not me. No, I'm busy holding this. No, they're not rehabilitatable, Rob Dizzle. That's right. I think the policeman didn't like Adam because he was preparing a roll-up cigarette instead of a normal fag. You freak. I think he was very typical and profiled Adam as a rebel from the start. Oh my gosh, Nora. You complete freakoid. The policeman gave Adam a lighter. Didn't give him a dirty look. He gave him a lighter. The policeman didn't actually show signs of discomfort himself until after Adam asked for the number. That's when he touched his nose in a nervous expression. Do you understand, Nora? And this is the thing that makes the crazy narcissists so crazy. When you point it out to people, then everybody starts to see. In this video, I'm exposing Nora. In the chat, Nora has been smearing me, but that doesn't matter. She's just been showing that she's a narcissist. Now she's moving on to something else. And whilst I'm showing how narcissists rewrite history, a brief discussion from someone, but I'll tell you how they rewrite history myself. I would tell you from my own experience how they rewrite history. Whilst I'm showing that, she's in the chat rewriting history, telling people what the policeman was thinking. That's the magical thinking that the woman just discussed. Magical thinking. Well, I knew you were going to do that, so I did this. Well, I knew you were thinking that. Johan, but we were obviously not drug dealers. Oh, yes. Look. The poor Nora is... she's probably muted this because she can't bear it. Where is it? Ask for a number. He's like you. Gonna report me and went tits. That's right. Nora, we can see what you're doing in the chat. I'm going to read what she wrote. But we were obviously not drug dealers. Who said you were? We were a bunch of flat earthers, and the undercover cop said he understood what we were doing and said he agreed. Oh, really? Should we take your word for it, Nora? No one. If that is in fact your name. Oh, you fraud. Sorry, Nora is holding her head high with pride. That's right, because you're the hero. The woman in the brief chat just described what the psychopathic, covert, or even overt, the malignant narcissist, they can be overt or covert, the malignant psychopathic narcissist is the hero of their story. That's why Nora holds her head with pride, having asked Adam to go and ask for the number while she leaned, you know, that very important role that she was playing. Yeah, no, I'm leaning. You go and ask. Yeah, I know that when the camera woman comes over, I don't need to hold anymore. I go right over to the camera girl. Yeah, I tell you what, guys, I'll show it. I will show it. Wait. No One's Flower writes at OGM number 6. You are a nameless, faceless potato troll channel, I see. Well, Nora No One. You are someone who calls herself Nora No One. Guess what I call myself on Skype? Antonio Subirats. Guess what Brendan calls himself on Skype? Brendan Slavin. Good Lord, his real name. Guess what all normal people call themselves on Skype? Their real names. Oliver Ibanez, real name. Iru Landucci, not quite real name, in case you didn't know. It's just, those are just 2 of his 4 names. The middle 2, just so you know. Oh, right, anyway, let me see, what was I going to do? Yeah, I was going to show a video. Ooh, what was it called? People in the chat, I need to go to the toilet. People in the chat, no, I tell you what, I'm going to close it down. I need the toilet and I need to make a phone call. So I'm going to wrap this up. Just go and see. Wait, I've got this open. I'll do it now. I forget what the video was called. The one where I exposed the Dim Dims getting arrested and Nora being the agent provocateur. Is it? Let's see. Was it Another One Bites the Dust? I think it might have been. Oops. Oopsies. Oh, wait. No, never mind. What the heck? No. Back to one. Good gosh. Good gosh. No. Was it In Lies We Trust or Another One Bites the Dust? I think it was this. Let me see.
Is a person who commits.
Yes, this one. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to move ahead to where Nora's doing this very important thing of holding this post. Apart from when she needs to call the woman to tell her, looks like Adam's not asking for the number. I'll have to tell you to go and ask. Hey, you. Yeah, you come over here. Yeah, I'm busy holding this. But yeah, she doesn't come all the way over. So, oh, I think it's near the end. Yes, it is. It's right near here. Right. Let's watch History in the Real World. Wait, I'll play the audio.
It's finished now.
Let's see. No, not yet.
Gonna zoom into the place.
No, it's not now. Okay.
No, it wasn't written on his uniform.
Did he get his number? It wasn't written on his uniform. It should be. Oh, should it? They're Italian, and he's saying to them, the Earth is.
Forget that. Right. I want to find the part where she calls a woman over with a camera. Tells a woman. There you. Oh, she's holding a thing. It's very important. Right. I want to see where she does it. Oh, now it's not important. She doesn't need to hold it anymore. God, you've put a lot of weight on, Nora. Just saying. Not that you were in good shape before, but geez. Talk about letting yourself go. I'm scrolling to the part. There's a special part I want to look for. Yeah, and I will find it and I will show it. I will show how she's doing this important thing. I can't go and ask because I'm doing this important thing, holding this. But Now that I hope you've forgotten that I'm doing this important thing, holding this, now I can let go and come over to you. So, let me see. I'll find it. That's the important. See the holding with the hand. That's the important. Wait, I hope I'm showing this. Yes, I am. Yeah, it's an important thing. Wait. Let's see.
I was helping with things. Right. Photo opportunity. Now, I'm going to play the volume, and I'm going to just imagine, help you all. Kater, go up to the camera.
Never mind. I'll find it sooner or later. If there's anything I can be said to be, it's tenacious, persistent, unforgiving. I know, I'm sorry. Forgive me. That's hypocrisy. No, it's a joke. Let me see. Where it is. Want to find the part where she shouts the woman. Is it over here? No. Sorry, I'm going to go back. She shouts the woman. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Right. Here.
I don't want to break his balls anymore. She hasn't spoken to the uniform.
What?
Go outed the agent provocateur. Now pay attention to what happens.
Yeah. She shouts the woman, come here, because I'm doing this busy thing of holding.
Listen.
Oh, now I can just let go, because I don't need to hold it. I was only looking like I was busy. Go and get the officer's number, the one. So let's look again at the pantomime, okay? Look, I'm busy holding something. That's why I'm shouting you over, otherwise I would just walk over to you, right?
Outed the agent provocateur. Now pay attention to what happens.
Come here. Okay.
Listen.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Yeah, didn't need to hold it. Did you see? I just poked fun at you, Nora. See, if you don't agree with my latest video, if you get a chance, Antonio, Mark of Melbourne. Tell you what, right now, I'll go to your channel. And I will open it when I finish my phone call. Your latest video. The Radical Society of Jesus. Is it that one? 3 days ago. Yeah, okay, I will. I will take a look-see. But I'm bursting for the loop. Oops. And I need to make a phone call. Now, let's see if there are any more hidden comments. Telling one woman she's a man and then telling the whole freaking world too is something you never do. Especially when you made a bet you could get in bed. Nora, no one. Look, people have said that I'm transgender. I said, oh, that's just stupid. That's it. No big deal. People have said Karen B is transgender. That's right. And she's like, no, stupid. I don't like Karen B. I'm going to expose her. Well, I've exposed her a bit now. I'm going to expose her further. But she's a woman. A woman that gets accused of being transgender. It's like, come on. Yeah, right. Whatever. You wish. Or whatever. Yeah. See how it goes? But a covert narcissist who is a transgender is like, no, I'm not. I said I'm not. That's Patricia. Yeah. One night, I tell you what, I could make up so many lies if I wanted to. I've got an imagination. One night, I was lying there in bed, and I hear, I think, wow, that was a big one. And then I hear, oh, God, oof. And then I hear, I said, get off me. And I thought, what the heck was that? I look over, and Patricia is streaming. I said, get off me. Get me those apples. I want one of the purple ones. I said purple. That's right. And I thought, good gosh, Patricia's voice is very deep. What's happening here? And then Patricia said, suck my dick. And I thought, gosh, that's not a normal dream for a woman to be having. But I won't make that kind of lie up. Because lying is no good. Is Nora a tranny? No, Nora's not a tranny. No one's flower. My type of guy likes curvature in the right spots. She riser. Look, we've all seen you've got a piggly face, okay? You're not impressing anyone here. Now, I will say this. Nora Okay, speaking directly to you. Nora, your days in the FE are counted. You might as well start retiring now. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to expose you because you're a piece of shit. So I've exposed you. That's right. I've exposed you. Oh, now what's he saying? Lies again? Or narc abuse? Oh, if only you were listening to the chat. I just showed you being a scammy person, pretending you were doing something important, holding a thing. And then you're like, oh, I don't need to hold it now. Oh no, G2G Poncho Pete swings in through the window. Did someone say tea drinker XD? Poncho, dude, it's been a long time. Hope you're doing well. Phase. WTF, turn your audio up, dweeb. We don't work for you. You see that, Nora? What's he saying now? I turned it down. Couldn't deal with all of that mocking sarcasm and condescending voices. Ugh. Yeah. Poncho. Oh, God. I could... the things I could say that would be completely made up, okay? But I could just make up so much stuff and just make it out as if it was true and make it funny. But it's not, it would make the stuff that I have said that is true questionable, you know? So I won't. But yeah, dude. Poncho, hey, somebody knew the tranny talk would get you in. Yeah, we do. Dude, just got me on Skype. No one's flower. I'm just checking. Auntie Meg. Old lady behind the camera realises she was chosen to be first one for the chopping block of time-wasting distractions. That's right, Auntie Meg, because then it would have been a woman flat earther got arrested. That makes it extra bad. You see, women humans, they have a lot more value than male humans. See? That's what the feminists say. No, but it would have more headlines. Female flat earther gets arrested by nasty Roman cops. Anyway. I can see what's happening with you, Danny Diesel. Right, okay. Enough. I'm off. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this. Play it back. Watch me read all of the conversation she had on the threat, a veiled threat of, according to the law, this is protected, you know, Brendan. It's like, no, it isn't, you piece of shit. First of all, if it was protected, it would be between British citizens. You're not a British citizen, so no. Second, it isn't protected even between British citizens. So titty for you, pigly face. At face, you're rude. Oh my God, this is just fascinating. But guys, sorry, I really do. I need to go and I need to deal with some things. Otherwise, I would just stay here laughing. Face, you're rude. Naughty. You're rude. You said you don't work for me. You're rude. Rude. Ooh, no one's flower. Aren't you bossy? See what I did there? Bossy. Remember the bossy thing? Anyway, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. Henceforth, it will be flat earth and reality. There's nothing to do with crazy, freakoid, narcissist, malignant psychopaths. Yeah, it would be just more interesting stuff. I mean, it's interesting, but it'll be stuff about things that won't pass away. You know, like malignant narcissists would pass away. Oh, wait, see, our comment needs approval. Okay, so Nora, I hope you read Rob's comment because he's being polite. Okay, it says, Nora, kindly F off. He's being polite, not being rude. Okay, right, bye everyone. I wish I was one of you guys in the chat. I would be loving it. Okay, bye, ciao. No, I mean adeu, not ciao. Adeu.